All right, what's up, guys? Week 6, miscellaneous day. Mostly just an upper back and bicep day with a little bit of this and that, some forearms. This is going to be a little bit longer video, so I'm going to talk about the lifting that was performed, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the process of success and how failure is a bit of a important part of that. So I did 3 sets of each exercise. I like to utilize supersets a lot, as I've mentioned in previous videos. In the first superset that I utilized was some ring rows and just alternating bicep curls. I worked up to 45-pound dumbbells this week, and my left bicep is the one that is clearly slower. So I'm struggling. I'm leaning a little bit more on that. When you see me shake my head, I was a little disappointed. But that's sometimes how it goes. And, all I could do was my best on this day. After the ring rows and some alternating bicep curls, I moved on to supersetting some band-assisted pull-ups with some hammer curls. And these band-assisted pull-ups felt pretty darn good. I was getting some good lat activation. I've definitely done a great job of refeeding and making sure that I'm getting enough calories, so I'm feeling a lot better. I actually look a lot better as well. I look kind of large. And here I'm just adjusting the video a little bit. I'm like, I don't really want my face in the shot. I want to see how my arms are working and how my arms are looking, because at this point I was like, bro, my arms look like the best they've ever looked. So I was like, I'm going to get this 6 shot. And so that's what's up with me readjusting the camera. After this one, I believe I did a little bit of rolling out, and then I did some banded pullovers with some farmer's walk and variations of shrugs. All movements that you guys have seen, except for maybe the pullovers. The pullovers are done on bands independently, and I find that when you utilize that on a pulley system or on independent bands, it actually feels slightly different as far as the activation for the lats is concerned. And I like to throw that in there every once in a while to just change it up on my body. I think variation is one of those extremely important things that people tend to underutilize, and it's a shame. But I don't want to go too deep into training theory or training philosophy. The video you're seeing right now is me doing 1 minute of wrist curls with a 45-pound bar, 1 minute hang. My left arm or my left hand was giving out towards the end of the first minute. I did 1 minute of reverse wrist curls right here. And then I really wanted 1 more minute hang, but I only got to like 20 seconds. And it was hilarious how my left hand was just opening up, and I just could not keep that hand closed. So that's that. Anyway, so you're going to see that exercise that I mentioned about the pullovers coupled with a little bit of farmers and shrugs, and then a little bit of rolling out. And earlier this week, I released a video of my 410 axle clean and press failure, and I got a couple comments about how it was cool that I posted that failure, and I want to kind of address that. I think that people try to paint a picture of like a perfect training protocol and only show the highlights of the process, and in that I don't feel it's an accurate representation of what actually happens, like ever. Like the people that are successful have almost all experienced some degree of failure before they experience success, and that's where you learn. That's how you get better. And this is just kind of a subset of that. It's just me showing a failed repetition. I was only willing to take one swing at 410 earlier in the week 6, and I missed the press, and I was unwilling to go back up to it, so I didn't. Also showed a little bit of the issues that I was having with my knee, which have recently been diagnosed to like a post-tib and anterior tibialis muscular dysfunctions, which is kind of destabilizing the ankle, which destabilizes the knee, which makes that back leg extremely unstable, and the knee just gives out on me sometimes. So I'm going to have to be perfectly dialed. I have a bunch of great people in my corner, and I don't plan to just go out and fail any kind of repetition. I plan to go and do my absolute best and represent myself and represent the people that are around me, my friends, my family, and all the people that have helped me through the process, past and present. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. And you know, you have to take failure in stride. It's sometimes it can weigh kind of heavy on you. There was I think it was week 4 or week 3 that I had a really rough training session, and I took it kind of hard, actually. It was the first time I've taken a training session poorly in quite a while, and it took me a day or two to kind of come out of that funk, and just kind of had to laugh it off. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm committed. I'm going to this thing. I'm gonna do my best, and that's gonna be enough. Win, draw, or lose, I'm going to represent myself as best as I know how, and that's all I can do, you know. And honestly, putting out the content in the Basics of Strongman series and the Strongman Theory series has really helped me to refocus that and remember that part of the training process, and that's been really helpful for me. And if you haven't checked those series out, I think that it would be helpful for you as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one.